Hi, Rosie. I was into a movie and I completely forgot about the time. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to flip the camera down. I just want to give a heads up. Stampin' Up! Is getting rid of our red cling stamps. And let me see. In case you're not knowing what they are, our red cling stamps are these right here. That's the red rubber ones. They are eliminating them and going to our photopolymer. Hi, Linda. Only. They are also getting rid of our Stampin' Right markers, which I'm keeping mine because I use mine. Hi, Sue. Welcome. Hi, Deb. Hi, Linda. And when they change to the photopolymer stamps, they will be going in a package like this. Okay. No more stamp classes or stamp cases. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. And our dies will have the images of the dies that are in the pack. And when you stack them, they'll be like that. Okay. So just a heads up. The markers are now on the last chance list, and that's only while supplies last. So if you need them, don't have them, need them, now's a good time to go to shop. And if you're not working with the current demonstrator, I would love for you to go to my website is deblehigh.stampinup.net. Oh yeah, that's okay, Renee. I have a card afterwards using my leftover pieces, so at least there's a card there for you. Okay. If you're not working with the current demonstrator, I would love to give you a catalog. This starts September 3rd. Our online exclusive is September 3rd, and of course, this already started. I don't know, Rosie. I hope so. Okay, let's get started. Tonight I'm using the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty Designer Series paper. I'm going to open it up and show you. You get Designer Series paper. And some tags. And of course, my tags kept falling out. That's why my little baggie here is attached. Oh, you can't hear anything. Can anybody else hear me? Let me know if everybody can hear me. I hope it's not my internet because we didn't have any this today for a little bit. But anyway, they were falling out. As you can see, they're very flimsy. And they come out real easy. So I would suggest to punch them all out and put them in a envelope and either put it inside with the paper. I have mine attached with one of our bags that have the adhesive on. Okay, good, Renee. All right. But the paper, you get how many do you get of these? I think you get 6 of each. And this would be one. And these you cut and make tags out of them if you want. Okay, and then Deb. Oh, okay, Renee. You would cut these apart and you can use them for tags, or you can put them on front of cards. Our note cards, they would look really good on our note cards. Okay. And then these are my papers left from my what I'm doing tonight. And then we have this one. And this is front and back. Okay. And then, of course, this, I didn't show you the back. That's the back. Then you have this. And I've seen a really cute card made with this. And the back. And then you have this one. And that's the, whoop, that's the back. Okay. So we're going to put this aside because I have everything cut for what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to lay that over here. And we're going to get our, and I'm doing 2 pages tonight, plus a card. $12 by 12. No. Renee answered the question, Deb. Thank you, Renee. 12 by 12, basic white. I don't think our 12 by 12 white is basic. I think it's thick white. This is 3 1/4 by 11. This is 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch by 11. And then I have 3 basic white. 3 by 3 1/4. Okay, I have 3 of those. And then I have 2 of the ornaments from the pack. And then I have my letters that says Christmas in red and green. I used garden green and row red. And I'm going to be using the red and white twine. So, these are my trees. And I'm going to show you how I did that so you know. Okay. Let me get my paper here. I'll just cut this one down. You'll need a 4 by 2 1/2. So I'm going to cut this at 2 1/2 and cut it by 4. Okay? Excuse me. Then what I did was, you want to find the middle. Now you can take your ruler, you can find it, you can put it on here, you can find it. Being that it's just DSP, I just folded it and squeezed the top a little in the center. And then you're going to lay it on your trimmer, and you're going to line up that score mark in that groove there and this corner here, okay? And then you're going to cut that off. Don't throw this away. I'm going to show you the card that it's made with them. Then you're going to take that point there and put the other point, the other corner in the groove, and cut that off. And there's your tree. Okay? And like I said, don't throw them away. Alright. So let me move this out of the way, because before I put this down, I'm going to take some twine. And I am going to put some on here. So I'm going to put some tear and tape back here. You could use any adhesive you want, but I'm just going to put some here and some down at this end. Okay. I'm going to tear that off because that'll hold my twine till I get it where I want it. You're going to put the twine over here, bring it around, bring it up, and do it one more time. It's easier said than done, I think. And bring it over and touch it to the tape. Cut it off. Okay. And then I'm going to leave these ends a little further apart. It's going to lay there. Okay. So before I glue it all completely down, this is going to go down here. This is going to be up on the top here. And I have that even together here. Okay. So I know this is where it's going to go, but I want to make sure my trees. Hi, Dolores. Welcome. The trees are going to lay up here. So I know I have enough room. Okay. So I am going to slide that up. I'm going to glue this down. I'm going to put it in the middle of the same amount on the sides. And I can glue this down. And that's just going to get butted right up to that one and right up to the end. Like so. And catch. Probably because the ribbon at that end. Okay. So far, so good. Now I'm going to put my pictures, or my mats, and they go down here on the bottom. Like so. So we're going to put them down. And then the middle one. Like so. There we go. Okay? That's all done there. Now we're going to put the trees down. And there's a method to my trees. I'm going to slide that under the twine. And I am overlapping them a little. It comes over a little more. And then we have this one. This one goes back here. And then we have this one goes over like this. And then this one goes in the front. Okay, that's how they go. So, what I'm going to do is move this one, put this one down, because I know about where it's going to go. Then I'm going to glue this one down. Like so. And then this one. Goes up a little further. This one comes down. It slides under and comes down. And then this one gets up against the green. Slide that under there. And then we have this one. This one goes up a little further. And then we have the last one. Slide that under and bring it down a little. Like so. There you have the trees. Now for the ornaments, gonna get some dimensionals. I already have one holding the twine. So we're gonna put 2 more on there. That's gonna go about there. Make it straight though. Put that about right there. And then the red one is gonna go about right there. Bring the string up. You're gonna flip it over. Bring that down, and then you're gonna take your tearing tape and put across to hold them down. And then you can cut them off. Let me get my sharp scissors. They're going away, by the way, the snips. Okay? And then if they're not straight, just move them to where you want them. All right. Now all that's left for this is the Christmas. So we're going to start. I did Christmas in red and green so I can mix the letters. C, H, I, S, T, M, A, S. Okay. So now I have Christmas for something else. All right, so fix these letters the way I want them. I did put these on my adhesive sheets, but one of my customers, Deb Smith, sent me this little handy dandy thing. It's one of those silicone basters, I guess. And this is what everybody's been using for the glue on your tiny things. I didn't use it yet. I was going to use it over the weekend. And I got sidetracked with other things. So I will be using it sometime this week. So, and then when I use it, I will demonstrate it. I think it's a cool idea. All right, so we're going to put C. Maybe I should have left the adhesive off and did it. I have trouble sometimes with these letters and adhesives. H. R. I. Now I have a hard time getting them off my table here. I don't know why some letters are harder than the others. S. T. Ah, stuck to my fingers. M. A. And the last one. Yes. There you have Christmas. There you have your first page. Okay. First page done. The second page, and don't forget I have a card to show you. It's using 12 by 12. This is for the card. Using 12 by 12. Another 1 inch. Thanks, Deb. 1 inch by 11. You need 2. That is 4 by 4. I'm doing red. And you need 1, which is what's left. 3 by 4. This is actually a 11 inch by 4, and I cut it that way. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Okay, so one's going to go there, this one's going to go here, and that one's going to go there. This is going to go down in the bottom with the tag at that end. I have mats, 3 3/4 inch square. And then this one would be 2 3/4 by 4. Okay. I'm going to glue them down a while. Thanks, Shirley. Yeah, if you have designer series paper, Christmas, any, you could even do fall trees, you know. Get rid of that paper. I hoard mine. I don't use my design. I've been using it a lot more lately, but there, wow, I just get it and use it 1 or 2 times, and then it goes in my drawer, and that's where it stays. Okay, so that's going to be like that. I have room for the trees. This is going to be at the bottom. I'm going to get the trees out. And my wreath is from that pack I showed you. It's one of the punch outs. That will go in the middle. And the bow will go there. Okay. And then I have 3 ornaments that's going to go up in the top here. And then I did do some letters. I don't know what I want to put on there yet. But I did do letters for day and fun. So maybe I'll put fun day or Christmas day and then have fun somewhere. I don't know yet. Okay. So the trees. Oh, there's a letter. Okay. 1. This is going to go in the back. I think I have these closer together. I do a layout and then I print the picture. This is I follow this after I print it out. After I get it together. Then I print out a picture so I know how I did it. And then this goes back here. And then this one goes up here. Like so. This one's in the back. And then this one's here. And the green one. And then this one. Yeah. Okay. That's how they go. So let's do the trees first. Then we'll do the mats, and then we'll do the other little things. So we're gonna, I'm not putting string on this one. I will add some rhinestones or something on it then. I have to see if I have any red ones, green ones. Might be retired ones, but it works. Okay. So I need this one down first. Put that right about there. Then the green one. That's going to get up here. I'm tucking that in a little bit at the red. Okay. Then it's this one going to go in the middle, like so. And it goes closer to the end there. Okay. Then we have this one. That is going to tuck in a little bit and lay about there. And then we have a real red one. So it's going to get up here pretty close. This one goes behind it a little. I didn't want to put glue all the way over, but I did. There we go. Down. And then this one. I don't think I have them as close as I want them, but we'll do. Let's see if I can bring this one over a good bit. There we go. And then the last one. My glue's not coming out. And then that gets right up the end of the strip and down. Okay, that's the trees. All right, so now next we're going to put down the mats. Then we can put the rest down where we want it. So I think that's good right there. Okay, so let's get this down here. And the next one. Try to eyeball it up so that it's even. Lift that tree up a little. Looks about right. And then the last one. And that's going to go right about there. By golly, I think I got them straight. Okay, now I'm going to put my little glue. Hey, I should have done that with that other thing. Then this is going to have a dimensional. Hey Deb, your book will go out this probably tomorrow. Okay. And then the ornaments, I'm not putting twine on. I am going to draw a line. And I'm going to put this one down about there. And this one about there. And then the last one. Okay. I'm going to flip it around here so I can draw my lines. Real red and garden green. And my little ruler. This one's going to get garden green. This one's going to get real red. And then this one is garden green. Okay. That is page number 2. Now, when I decide what I'm going to put on here, I have F, U, where's my N? Oh, here it is. Fun, and then I have day. Or I could put 2025. Thanks, Shirley. 2. Oh, I might have done them in all red. 2, 5. Oh. I thought I did them in green, but I guess I didn't. Oh well. Alright, what do you think? Should I put 2025? Or just leave it go the way it is? I'm going to leave it the way, just like it is for now. I'm not sure what I want to put on there. I will show you now the card with the leftover pieces. Let me put this. Just fun? Christmas fun? Okay. Alright. Now I told you to hold on to your pieces. Don't throw them away. My card base is 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at, I was going to say at 2025. I was reading the screen. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Okay. Now bring in my pieces. I did not take a picture of this, so I'm not sure how I did it. But I am going to start with this piece in the middle. Okay, so just figure out your piece. Then I'm going to take a red. Then I'm going to take that one. And I'm lining them up in the middle here. And they're touching each other. Then I'm going to take a green. Then I'm going to take another red plaid. I'll change it if I don't like it. And then down here, I am going to take a green, a red plaid, a red, and then one of these. And I want one more. So I am going to put a red one up here. And I'm going to put a green one down here. All right, so I'm going to just lay this over like this. I'm going to grab my middle. I'm not going to put glue all the way to the end. I am just going to concentrate on the bottom. Okay. Just eyeball your center. Okay. You want half of it to be open so you can stamp your greeting on there. And then you just work this around. Just button it right up against each other and to the point in the center. I'll come around here. We're going to do a green. And one of these. And then a red one. Gonna do a green one. Did I fix it, Renee? I don't see two plaids. And we're going to do a green one up here. I should have taken a picture of this too, because the way I had it, I kind of liked it. Okay. And then I'm going to put a green down here. Yep. And then I need a red over here. Okay. Then you're going to flip this over and you're going to cut them off. Oops, wrong scissors. I must have had a glue out for her. I see some there. But you're just going to cut these off. Try not cutting your card. Okay, let's put these aside. I'm going to throw these away. Now, it's not quite even all the way across, but that's okay. I got glue on my table here. All right, so then we're going to take our 2 3/8 inch circle, and we are going to, let me get my paper here if I have any. Take a green. Oh my goodness, I don't, here, wait, that might be working. I take a 2 inch. Put that there. And the 1 7/8 for the center. And we'll bring that down. I don't know if I like that. But we need some verbiage. Let's see, Jolly Holly. Let's see. Take that off. How about just the red, little red? Instead of that big one. Yeah. Talking to myself, guys. How about Holly Jolly? And we'll stamp that in garden green since I took the garden green away from the circle. And we'll stamp Holly Jolly in the middle here. And we'll glue that on here. That's going to go in the middle. And then with this stamp set, I'm going to stamp this. Garden green. It's going to go there. Put one there. One there. Let's pop this up. It's going to go in the middle. Like so. There, that's how you get rid of your scraps when you have leftover. Very simple card. Let me bring the pages back in. Put my punches away. Okay. Get these out of the way. Close up my ink pad. And then I'll bring the pages back in. There's our card. And here is our pages. There we go. So, I hope you enjoyed them. And like I said, don't throw away your scraps that you have left over. If you make trees, you can make Christmas cards with it. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. I will be back here Friday. And it's going to be a 3D project. It's going to be a sampler. And then on Monday, I have 5 cards to show you using You Are Remarkable. Thanks, Renee. You did what, Linda? Um, but yeah, and then next Wednesday will be scrapbooking, and then Friday will be something else. And then beginning September, when the new catalog hits, the mini catalog starts September 3rd, I will be having a card class to go. Um, you'll be able to order the card class. Everything will be ready for you. I will show you. Oh, thanks, Linda. I will show you the cards that you will be making. Everything will be prepped for you, but if there's any stamping, I cannot do that for you. I'll have everything else for you but the stamping. I don't have any prices or anything like that yet. I have to work that out. But I'm going to start doing card classes to go. Okay. Um, and it'll consist of anywhere from 10 to 12 cards. It depends. Now, when I say 10 to 12, it would be, if it's 10, it would be 5 cards, 2 of each. Okay. The 12 would be 6 cards, 2 of each. Something like that. Okay. Um, but yeah. So I want to say thank you for joining me tonight. Oh, hi, Artsy. Welcome. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I will be back on Friday, 8 o'clock, unless something comes up, but I don't see it coming up. So, um, and it'll be a 3D sampler. Okay, it'll be a sampler and no cards. Um, I was working on that, and I thought, well, I'll just do that because if you look at my menu on my calendar on my webpage, this stampitup.net, I have Mondays and Fridays as cards or 3D projects. So, and I'll be starting to make like Easter stuff, Christmas stuff, Halloween. I don't have too many Halloween things. I just have retired stuff right now. So, but I want to say thank you for joining me. I appreciate every one of you, and I will be back here on Friday at 8 o'clock. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Night. Bye. Thanks, Shirley. Thanks for